return the breath you gave with our praise. Yeah, we do tonight, Jesus. Oh, I won't let the rocks cry out in my place. No, no, no. We return the breath you gave with our praise. Oh, oh, I won't let the rocks cry out in my place. No, 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 no. Oh, we return the breath you gave with our praise. Oh, I won't let the rocks cry out in my place. Oh, all together, we return the breath you gave with our So we lift you high, forever lift you high, high within our hearts, high within our minds. Jesus, you alone, our rock, our cornerstone, high within our hearts, high within our minds. So we lift you high, forever lift you high, high within our hearts, high within our minds. Jesus, you alone, our rock, our cornerstone, high within our hearts, high within our minds. Everything that's in me, bless his holy name. 'Cause when I bless him, things will change. Everything that's in me, bless his holy name. My praise is a weapon. Yes, it is. My praise is a weapon. Everything, come on. Everything that's in me, hey, bless his holy name. Oh, everything that's in me, hey, bless his holy name. Come on, church, say it. Everything that's in me, bless his holy name. Oh, everything that's in me, bless his holy name. So we lift you high, forever lift you high, high within our hearts, high within our minds. Jesus, you alone, our rock, our cornerstone, high within our hearts, high within our minds. So we lift you high, forever lift you high, high within our hearts, high within our minds. Jesus, you alone, our rock, our cornerstone, high within our hearts, high within. Jesus, we see you on the cross, and you're beautiful, beautiful. The bread of your body, the wine, your blood, communion. You set a table for us. The crucified Jesus. No greater love than the bread of your body, than the wine your blood. Oh, we will remember. Oh, Jesus our Savior. Oh, just to know you when you're suffering, just to get closer than we've ever been. Oh, we will remember this. Oh, yes. Oh, the holes in your heads and the wound in your side. 39 lashes brought me back to life. Before resurrection, there was a grave. In hell, there was a battle, and my life was saved. Oh, we will remember. Oh, Jesus our Savior. Oh, just to know you when you're suffering, just to get me closer than I've ever been. Oh, we will remember. Remember, we remember, we remember, we remember. Your blood, your blood, your blood. Your blood, your blood, your blood. Your blood, your blood, your blood. Your blood.
This is our Savior. Look at him, look at him. This is our Savior. Look at him, look at him. This is our Savior. Look at him, look at him. This is our Savior. Look at him, would you look at him? Our Christ Redeemer. Look at him, look at him. Our Christ Redeemer. Look at him, look at him. Our Christ Redeemer. Look at him, look at him. Our Christ Redeemer. Look at him.
And oh, we will remember. Oh, Jesus our Savior. Oh, just to know you when you're suffering, just to get closer than I've ever been. Oh, we will remember.
This is our Savior. Look at him, look at him. This is our Savior. Look at him, would you look at him?
Chad.
This is our Savior. Look at him, look at him. This is our Savior.
Chad. Hey, Fabs. Fabsy. Fabawana. Shay. Kiggs. Fabsy, you done, my brother. Get off the stream. Get off the stream. You're done for the day. Don't even get back in the market before this afternoon. So, can greet everyone and then you're gone. Name of the song, please, Kribo. It is Remember from Dante Bow. He did at Upper Room. I'll drop the link for you now. Kicks Fubs is done, my bro. He needs to get off the stream, yeah. We love you, Fubs, but
Hobbs, if you come ask me for another trade, I might slap you. Like, you have 500 for the day, bro.
I don't even have 500 for the day. I had to choose between trading with faith and pips. And I said faith is eternal, pips is temporary. So I was busy preparing the message for this morning. Chad, hope you guys are well. This is the last stream for the week. This is the last stream for the week. Easter weekend, if you are going to be traveling, if you are going to be spending time with family, enjoy it. Enjoy the time we have with one another. Part of the message this morning was putting value on people. Okay, we sometimes become so self-centered that we think everything is about us, but all the people around you, the people you see, all have dreams, all have hopes, all have aspirations, and they're all created by God. Okay, so if you take anything away from this week, is to be aware when you see people. When you're there at the coffee shop and you see the guy outside there picking up little pieces of rubbish. That guy also had a dream one day. He was also a child, and circumstances were just not in his favor. And if you really become aware of people around you and you get out of your little bubble, we sometimes in our own little bubble, like, get out of that bubble, okay? And I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to myself, where we sometimes in our own little bubble, and we never acknowledge other people. Then was my connection all good now? Okay. So if anything you take away from this week is go and acknowledge people. And this morning while I was driving, I was thinking again, Andy, just that acknowledging people, not even just acknowledging them, saying, hey my brother, I see you, I love you, makes the biggest change. That's why when you drive with him through those gang areas, you see people's faces lift up, because the smile, the greeting, knowing them by name just changes things. All right. Alrighty. Good. Keys, good.
Good, my brother. May you bring more love to the world.
We don't actually have anything to complain about.
This is only talking on my side.
No, he said it's good now. Guys, we don't have anything really to complain about.
Maybe one. My brother here still doesn't even invite me for a bra chat, but it's okay. We keep moving.
If you can promise me that I'll be a groomsman. Chad, should I be a groomsman? Should I be a groomsman on Keegan's wedding? I'll pay for my own suit, my brother.
For my shit.
I'll pay for my own suit. I can't be...
Serious question, bro. Do you like fit normal suits, or do you always have to have a suit made for you?
What do you mean, do I fit normal suit?
Nah, bro. Like, you're a big guy. Like, I'm not talking like big guy, like height and just your build. You're a big guy. Like, we went the other day when we went for this 15s, bro. Their 15s aren't much bigger than me. Like, they don't go much bigger than my size. That's why, like, I'm asking.
No, I'll get a suit. Don't worry.
No, but I'm asking, like, genuinely. When
Are
you
you
get
asking
suits,
me now to be a groomsman?
No, I'm not.
I guess
I'm asking about suits.
Chad is not asking me. He's not asking me. He's not asking. I don't know, bro. If I'm not a groomsman and the MC, I'm not coming, bro. If I'm not a groomsman. Keys, of course there's suits for me, bro. LeBron James.
He has to
Shaq,
have them made, bro. He doesn't.
even Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah,
had
but
a
they're
suit.
made for them. That's what I'm asking.
Brian, I think, hey, my brother, if I'm not a groomsman, MC, and the pastor officiating the week, I'm not going.
Chad, this man's asking a lot, yeah. You check out this list, it just gets longer and longer, yeah.
Alrighty, Chad. I see my camera's lagging again, so I don't know what's going on here. But Chad,
It looks fine on this side, bro.
does it look fine on your side?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep my mouth over the mic so you can't see it, so you don't realize the lag. But Chad, good to be here. Last 2 sessions for the day. I think tomorrow I'm driving to play tomorrow morning, so I think my wife would just absolutely knock me if I have to trade tomorrow. It's Good Friday. I think we can get off.
Yeah.
I think we can get off.
We'll see what's happening. But again, guys, if it is, because like the whole mixed thing of if it isn't a bank holiday, I don't think you're going to get volume. Even NFP, I'm telling you guys now, like, let alone for Prodigy guys, what I'll tell them to do, I don't think it's even worth anything. I don't think NFP is going to be an event anyway. So I think just enjoy Friday with the family and everything.
I'm laughing now. When I went to Cape Town, and my mom found out I was doing some ministry work with Andy. She phones me the one night. She's like, "Hey, I heard you guys were there in the gang area." And I'm like, "Oh no, did a bride there. Do you want to become a pastor now?" I'm like, no, she's like, "Oh, you."
Bro, well, I mean, all fairness, like, it's okay that she thinks that, bro. You forever on, like, side quests.
She's like, "Are you a pastor now?" I'm like, "No, I'm not a pastor. Like, we did business during the day and then in the evenings." So she's thinking now that the next side quest is going to be a pastor.
Bro, I'm sorry, but you kind of, like, no matter what happens in life, you've limited yourself on that one.
Why?
Because if you become a trader who's also a pastor, you're already taking us down a bad route here, bro.
No.
You're taking us down a bad rabbit hole.
No. I would commit to being a pastor, getting that tax-free benefits, and then getting people to work for you for free. Church is a booming business.
And you don't get taxed, bro.
No
I
tax.
think that is a whole thing by itself.
No tax. You get the people to give you money. You twist the word of God to make them feel bad. You get them to work for you as well, bro. Like, your payroll is tiny, dude. You just telling them, "Keegs, you're doing this for God, my brother. You serving God."
You were called to give me $10,000.
I can
in the next
feel
5
it.
minutes.
I can feel it in my spirit. God is going to do something incredible if you donate $1,000 now. But in the next 5 minutes, because God is restricted, He can only do a miracle in the next 5, and He needs $1,000 because, bro.
Okay, jokes aside, guys.
Okay, we're gonna.
Aside.
Okay, but on that point, how did we get to the stage where the God of all creation needs our little $1,000 in the next 5 minutes? Like, hey, man,
Bro, I mean, building plots in heaven's expensive.
bro, people must just wake up. All right. Beautiful, Chad. Let's get going here. Trump back in action.
Sure, he absolutely nuked the markets last night.
I don't know. Trump is playing high stakes
Bro,
poker
but
here.
let alone Trump, sorry, again, the negativity the whole time.
Negativities.
I didn't even
I've seen
see
them.
the guys finally, after like, 6 years of delay, had takeoff for the next trip to the moon. Well, around the moon.
Really?
Yeah, it was early hours this morning, guys, if I'm correct?
Who's doing the launch? SpaceX.
I have no clue. That I don't know. But they officially gone. So it's the next human expedition to around the moon and back. Artemis 2, yeah. Because, Fabs, if I'm correct, NASA, it was delayed for, I think, 7 years. Like, before COVID, it was delayed. Then it was meant to happen in March, and then something literally the week of launch. So they picked up an error. And
Are there people on board this
Yeah, there's
thing?
4. So well
Damn.
done to you. It's our first trip again. Well done to the guys. Something
Okay,
positive other than all the
just,
negativity.
I just want to... Guys, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. But explain to me how... I'm not saying that... Like, let me not get into that. Like, the tech was primitive back then. How did we manage to get to the moon and back? And since then, with AI, with everything, with
We
SpaceX...
couldn't do it again.
Like...
We can have Elon shooting rockets and catching them.
Dude,
but we can't.
Dude, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I don't want to go down that
Yo,
rabbit hole.
That's a rabbit hole there. I don't think they ever went to the moon. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
like... Chad, I don't know. I want to keep an open mind. Bart Sibrel. I want to honestly keep an open mind, yeah.
Well, true, microwaves was still new tech. Nah, this goes down a whole rabbit hole.
Yeah, okay, let's not go there.
We don't need any tin hats here today.
Alrighty, Chad, we are relatively straightforward here for the rest of the day. We obviously have some Trump expeditions overnight. Okay, so we're gonna see what we are working with here. Righty, beautiful, Chad. We are on the daily for the dollar. How much time do we have? Oh, we've got a lot of time. Okay.
Lots of time, bro.
Okay, so dollar back into this little range that we've got. Still bullish, still creating new highs on the year. Previous daily high right there. That is going to be the one that we need to monitor here this morning. Okay. And then looking at the moving averages, looking at VWAP, we've now gone to the buy side. Okay. So it is looking relatively, almost wanted to say Polish dollar, bullish dollar. Okay. Point of control is sitting down here. Okay, so we might get a nice little pullback here. All you need to focus on is this zone right there. Okay, that's going to determine whether we fake out back lower or whether we continue higher. Okay, high of the day, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us. Okay, NASDAQ daily, let's quickly have a look here. NASDAQ daily closing nicely back inside of that range and right on cue, rejecting that 200 daily EMA and now trading back below previous daily lows. So we're going to mark that out for us as well. Previous PDL. Okay. Already prepped the charts, don't stress, don't fret. Okay, now we've gone to the sell side. Alrighty, so I am looking for sells this morning. Previous daily low, that's going to be the key area to monitor. Okay, so we're going to need to see what happens there. Not going to try and chase price at these lows. Obviously major dump here overnight. So we're just going to let price settle in, develop, and then we're going to see what is happening. Gold on the daily, very strong breakout, okay, of that range, taking previous daily high and now trading below previous daily lows. So this is relatively bearish. All right, but we're going to see what is going to happen here. Also moving to the sell side of the curve, and I want to see what are we going to do right here, this entire zone. Okay, this entire zone, going to see what's going to happen there. Right, new low on the session. Can we sell that first pullback to go and retest? Okay. Looking for sells, ladies and gents. BTC daily as well, breaking back low. I told you guys, just switch off some of this tech here. I think I told you guys yesterday that if you look at this, this looks very, you can even do something like this with these bodies. Okay, look what happened previously. Okay, couldn't get off the lows, boom, down. So again, like I said, I'm expecting crypto to trade in the next couple of weeks all the way down here. Okay, 44,222. There you can see now beautifully, same formation. Okay, consolidation, breakout, retest, rejection there on Wednesday, and now we are going lower, right? Bro, this was one of the first things I taught Tory Trades when I was mentoring her years ago, and look how well she's doing.
So, bro, it's basics done well.
Basics, just the basics. So I just want to check what I was busy with here earlier this morning. I want to see where that value area is sitting. Okay, yeah. Rejecting off that. So a little bit of a toughie here. We are on the sell side. We're going to have to wait and see what we're going to get here. Okay. Also looking for sells, so going to wait for those pullbacks to happen. Or if we start to consolidate here a little bit, I would look for a potential little bit of a pullback play, but we'll see how it develops. And then last but not least, DAX, aka NASDAQ in disguise, also breaking previous daily low. Okay, there we go. Also back on the sell side. So I want to see what is going to happen somewhere in this block here. Okay. Want to see something. What is this little thing I drew there? Okay, that needs to go there. That needs to go there. Alrighty, yeah. So, Chad, we're looking for sells. We're gonna wait for pullbacks, and then we'll sell. But Keeks.
There we go. Thank you for that little masterclass there, bro, on the basics. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. So starting off with the dollar. Now, again, being the interesting one here for us. Remember, I spoke to you guys. That was going to be the make or break. Again, we're going to sound like a stuck record here for you guys, but monthly pivot. Same thing as the normal pivots, just on a higher time frame. Monthly pivot opened up, and I said to you, this can be the low of the week. As much as we broke 100,000, I wasn't going to give up yet, because firstly, you had the 200, you had the lows here that we had to watch, the 200, you had 99,000, and the monthly pivot. And I said to you guys, the first thing that can happen is we were just going to trade down to test the monthly pivot, and there we can trade bullish after that point. Obviously test, hold, and then this morning absolutely going one way, basically almost back at 100,000. I think we did it. Hit it, we were a bit short, yeah, a bit short, but right back up there. So again, going to be still pro dollar here at the moment. See how that's going to go. but very looking strong here. So what we can see is potential ideas that we can pull back a little bit. Asia highs, even previous daily high, I'd say with that R1 to hold. And there you guys know if R1 holds, daily R2, and then previous weekly high, and then we just start to keep on moving from that point. If we do fail that previous daily high, we could come a little bit lower, but as long as that monthly pivot holds, I'm going to be bullish. Going over to gold, what can we see here? Gold having quite a bit of a pullback. Same idea, monthly pivot trade into trading bearish. Now, two things happen here, guys. If you think about it, if we broke structure, so if we think of it, there's your lows over there, that's been taken out. The 200 is holding, but if this happens now and we hold the monthly pivot over here, what was this actually in theory? We had our change, we are now looking as our low, trading back up. That becomes our first pullback, and that will be your extension play to the downside. Okay, so going to be a little bit on the neutral side with gold, purely because obviously Trump looks like he's having a good time on Twitter, so everything happening there, you never know with him at the moment. But as I say, a little bit of a neutral, but from a technical perspective, we're going to stay bearish. I'm going to look for those bearish moves, especially if you guys see 4600. So obviously big move down, and I've also said this to you guys before, London session only going to open up now, and we're basically 3.3% down on the day. In that situation, as Chris literally I think went on with you guys yesterday, the trend is more likely to continue than to reverse. So again, just going to be looking to get in. This actually could be a very good place to get in, previous weekly highs. So if we can hold over here, get a good entry criteria, yeah, I probably would look to get in some shorts over there with gold now. So I'll just keep my eye out on that. And then with Nas pretty much the same thing. A little bit interesting. I've obviously been opposites on them the whole week. But now, same idea, traded back up, held the monthly pivot, held our key level we also had, tested the 200 beautifully, now turning around bearish. So again, same idea, back at the weekly pivot. Thing for me is that we have been here already, so the fact that we are back, probability tells me this won't really hold that much, and we can see it move back to the downside. So interesting. I'm going to be bearish on indices and on gold today, and see what we can get. But this will mostly be for London, New York session. But gold, I think we definitely can get a trade here today. But that is everything from me, guys.
Geeks, beautiful, my brother.
Let's lock in, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Trump playing high stakes poker, my brother. Bena Bonsai. What's up, my brother? Big B in the house. Brion. Project G catching some 4-hour plays this morning. Beautiful. 500 piplets. Almost ran 900, but the boys were happy with 500. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, bro, 500. That's a lot for some people, bro. That's almost half a year, actually.
Yeah, Jexy, you, irrespective of what caused the candle, just purely based off that structure. Purely based off that structure. Don't worry, Dane, I missed it as well. And yesterday giving 2 winning trades to Project G, closing the one out early. I told the guys I'm going to close it out for them to hit TP. That was 98 to 100 pips. So I closed for 20 because it was just so chop. And then I told them to buy NAS, and I'm still fumbling my phone here, not really locked in. And yeah, Chad. Everyone's like, W crease, W. And I'm like, okay, I'm ending the stream. I'm going home. Oh.
We're doing work for the little guy, closing out early.
Flippy, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you guys the liquidity. I told you. You guys hold on. I'm going to close this out for you to let it run. Plamena! We acknowledge you. Don't worry. If Brian's not acknowledging you, you've never looked better in red than you do today. P-Bird. Is the hair still red? I hope it is. Alrighty. Oh, markets are not open yet. I need to lock in now today, Keeks. Yes, that was
Switch
tight.
on.
Let me actually get my calculator and everything ready here. Let me open up my MetaTrader. Can't be sleeping like yesterday. Okay, there we go. MetaTrader open. Calculator ready.
Ready, bro.
I'm ready.
Ready to enter.
Alrighty, chat. With that being said, markets are open and in motion. Favorite round of the week, round 7. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. Let's see.
What are these markets doing today?
What is it cooking for the boys?
Well, as Jared says, we can see markets are open because there's no volume now.
Alrighty. Bro, what is Trump doing?
Bro.
I want to like the guy, but playing high stakes poker at this level is... That wasn't my idea. That wasn't on my 2026 bingo card. Chris Market Bull? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Politics for me is just a lost cause, my bro. Hey, Brian, we have to, bro. We have to get that tax bill down somehow. I have to get that tax bill down somehow. I'm keeping my portfolio market neutral. Anyone know what happened to gold this morning? Hey, Bryce teaches automation. Good to have you back, my brother. How are you doing? Family doing well? Have a good night's rest. Okay, let's see what is cooking here. I think we might get something, Kigo.
On which pair?
Any pair that's gonna give us something. Okay, we're getting into that block. Hey, is Bryson P ready for Easter jaggies on my tongue?
Boys are ready for the weekend.
Easter jaggies on my tongue. Hey, the boys. Hey guys, waiting for pullback. Place sell on gold with TP last week's. Yeah, I like to sell on gold. Big thing is just like we're relatively low here. I would at least want to see us pull back to that previous daily low though. So if anything, I might even take some buys if I'm honest. I might even take some buys, get it back up. Otherwise, if we'll see. I will let you know what I do. Don't worry.
Markets are playing hard to get.
You will know exactly what I am doing. German 30. Hey. Germo fighting back here. Let's see. NASDAQs, bro, 100%. Jakesy, we need to. I swear, there's actually nothing trading in the German 30. They literally just ask for the price feed of NASDAQ and they're just feeding people. NASDAQs. Gold pumping. I wouldn't say this is gold pumping though. Unless you go to like a 5-second chart. But even then, I
I was gonna
wouldn't.
say, bro, I'm watching gold. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my pump and your pump, different perspectives. But yeah, I wouldn't say this is a pump though. So does anyone know? You check when we put it on 23. That's when it gives that sweaty gym crack smell. You smell that, Keegs?
yeah, but I don't know why you put it on 23.
I'm just trying to find a level where I don't have to put it on and off every 5 minutes. It almost smells like an aquarium in here now.
A what?
Aquarium.
Aquarium.
Yeah, that wet, moist. That algae smell.
Looking to short DAX with some VW Tech and R Tech combined if we get the entry.
Hey, Monet, I like it. Yeah, same here. What I would love though, Monet, is just like another little pump ski here, little pump fake, and then
A pump fake.
a little Tom Brady, eh? Tom Brady, little pump fake there on the blitz.
Pump fake. That's new tech, bro.
New laser shotgun at 2 shots, Oaks. Hello. Bro, I watched the one guy stream last night. That new arc is diabolical. It's basically a flying matriarch. The guy literally spawns in. He's like, there's no way. There's like 3 of those things.
Yeah.
4 Rocketeers. He's like, this game is a
They setting you up to fail.
Yo,
bro.
dude, I've never. That guy's like, what just happened? I literally just spawned. Jexy, that new arc is diabolical, my dude.
Tell you, they setting you up to fail.
That is disgusting what they're doing there.
Good morning, chat. What a good time to be a trader. Trump making the boys rich. Keys, are you looking forward to NFP? Not really, bro. I don't think NFP is going to be much of an event. Considering if you even take into the last FAMC meeting, they said they are not really considering any of the jobs data. So I don't think NFP is going to be anything special.
Currently, the cleanest one for me is Daxi.
Little DAX attack.
Dax attack. I like that, Keeks. A little Daxana.
Don't let them see it coming, bro.
A little Dak attack.
Trump either making you happy or destroying you slowly.
Alrighty, let's lock in for the Dak attack. Stops are going to be relatively tight here.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with the side little stop ski. Do like a 40. 40 for 40. There we go. Okay. Dak attack. Gold is pumping, bro.
Sheesh.
A little gold pump here.
Sheesh.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I just want to shave this beard, bro. Just want to shave this beard off. Yes.
There was nice liquidity play using VW Tech, but I didn't take it.
On which pair? That VW is on a cold start now. On which pair? Oh, gold. The VW Tech low of session tech was quite nice. There was quite a bit of tech going on there. Yeah, DAX here as well. Yeah, Monet, what I'm looking for here is the thing. If you look at it, the high of week tech there is a potential target, and this right here, we can potentially look for longs if we can do something like this, and then we start trading above there. Okay, but while we below that previous daily low, I'm still gonna wait for a little bit of a break here. So I'm gonna wait for a break below here. That's my idea. Are we looking for buys on? I'm not actually looking for anything on gold at this stage, if I'm being very honest. The issue I've got with gold with buys is that if you look at how strong this move was down.
It's pumping, bro. You can't get involved in that now.
Yeah, and as Keek said, it's pumping. So yeah, there's honestly nothing I like on gold. The only one that I like is Daxi. Better coin as well. There's Dax is the one for me. Gold. Nah. Nah.
Staircase up, elevator down. Can't get that off my head.
Can't get. Yeah. That's usually how it works. If it's staircasing, it's elevating down. But yeah, this DAX could go both ways here though, so I'm just waiting. Here. Let me get my DAX ready here. Let me get my DAX ready. Hey DK, all good my brother. We are doing well.
Hope you are, brother.
Yeah, this is just sideways chop, nothing I like there. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Going short here, boys and girls. Give it like a 54, allow for that spread. There we go. 54. Okay.
Boys are going in.
Ah, we have to, Keeks. We have to.
What's this VW tech?
Yeah. VW special. Yeah, gold for me is not in a high probability spot. That's why I don't wanna get involved with it. Yeah, it's honestly there's nothing. I will get involved here for potential longs, but other than that, there's nothing on gold I like. Bitcoin as well, it's just sideways chop here around the 200. Nothing there for me. Just tank and then we can call it a morning. Break-even point will be relatively close to this 200 EMA. Point of control is also shifted to this area here. So we're gonna need to get below this. Because from here we can potentially bounce again. Okay, you see how pre-market rejected. Then we had quite a strong move above. Okay, so this is where we can potentially retest to continue back up. Right, so we are holding that point of control. Let's see. Oh. issue here now is this area that we broke below. We actually need to get through it now. Back to the downside. Otherwise, this is now going to act as support. So we shall see. A little bit of a tussle going on here. A little bit of a tussle going on here. Nice little sideways chop here. Okay, make or break here. So much volume here, bro. So much volume in the market.
Like you just have to sit here and go like, damn, bro, what could I actually trade here?
Look at all of this volume. Dun, dun. Cribsy. The volume should come at 10. There was some VW tech for the boys. If you know, but I don't trade NAS out of session.
Are they in a VW trade?
No, this is a VW trade.
Hey.
No, but NAS also gave a little VW.
Wait, sells?
No, buys.
Oh.
Yeah, it gave low of session VW tech. Alrighty. Tax. Wow, this has been eventful. Yeah, chat, if we can run, I don't know, let me say if this area is where I will go break even, eh? It's a big if. That's where I shall go break even. Okay, Dax, do it for the boys. Who's in Dax? Must I close it for you? Must I close it? Must I close the trade for it to run? Let me know.
So, do you guys want a winning trade?
I can close it now, and it will run 2R. Just let me know now. Or must I take 1R with you guys? Must I close it for you guys, Karina?
Just think about the little man, Chris.
Bro, gold was like, I don't know how, like I never mess with those. As soon as I close it, instantaneously,
Right, that was-
dildo candle. Like it's to the second. Yo, I didn't mess with those. And I knew it was going to pump as soon as I closed it. That's why I told the guys.
Cribbo, taking one for the team. Don't be gay, hold with us.
Yeah, Jexy, the thing is with this trade is while we below this area, I still like the shorts. Like the longs can come to play once we can get this blue Golf R8 somewhere there. Then we can definitely start looking for longs. But as it stands, I'm still in a sell program, yeah. Karina, don't be gay. Hold with us. Now I'll hold with you guys. I'll hold with you guys. It's just sideways though. Well, that's the same thing that happened yesterday. Okay, let's see your... Maybe go pee, Keeks. Maybe Trump tweets something while I pee.
Pulling out the P for TP. It's getting serious, guys.
Let's see what I can produce for you guys. We have some water here as well. Okay, I don't want to be negative, guys, but after this move up here, this consolidation is not a reversal consolidation. Okay. So just be aware of that. Okay. I'm just saying, I still like the shorts while we hold below that block there. But consolidations, this like little pump is usually, but we'll see. Let me see if I can get a big P for us. Let me see if I can produce something magical, Keegs. I'll be back.
See what the man does here, guys.
That's scary.
I'm not doing anything, bro. I'm not even gonna talk to it. Man's got his own voodoo over it, yeah. Let's see how's it going there. What can you bring out, Joe? Gold is looking like it's going to all-time highs. Crazy. Sure, Evan. Gold's very far from all-time highs to be making that statement now. Like, I always say to you guys, unless you are in that trade and you're gonna hold until all-time highs and come show us that trade later, my brother, I think we don't make statements like that, because it's very easy for me to also say gold's clearly going to all-time highs within the next 3 years. Now in 3 years time I can just come back and go, hey, I told you. No, I haven't. We try, Chad. We try. I want that. I was in your morning coffee this morning to feel that. Yeah, especially when, I mean, it's 2.5% down on the day.
What's that?
That you'll see now. Are we sure Chris isn't taking a cuck? No, he's not. He's yeah. Thank you.
Sideways chop here. Okay, let's see. We're currently holding that point of control there. It's not good. It's not good. Bro, how did the 200 EMA just shift now? What the?
If this P for TP works again, you are going to start a TikTok trend.
No, okay, so currently this trade is not looking good. I'm honest with you guys. Two things here, okay? we are quite low on the day. I am bearish. The fact that we're trading below the previous daily low. Okay. We've got our daily VWAP sitting right here. Okay. So price is literally ranging around it. Okay. So what's happening is this is accumulation happening right here. Okay. This is quite a strong level. And then you've got your session VWAP sitting there. That's why I drew this. So you've got a little bit of a tussle. It's still anyone's game here. Then secondly, the session volume profile, you can see that we're currently holding above it. Okay. That is currently holding. So it could be a move to the upside. But while we are inside of this opening range, see there, reject, closure back inside, the trade can still go lower. But as it stands, it is not looking good. So we're going to wait for 10 o'clock. NAS also holding quite strong. Dollar in a sideways chop. So we're going to have to see, I think, even the 15 minute. Let's check the 15. Ooh. I was on a 2 minute, that's why. Okay.
I see the VW take on NAS with VTB.
Yeah. Just stop us out or do something. Alrighty, Chad, that's me out. Now let's see. Okay, new eye on the session. If we can get that shift without taking that previous daily low, then we can look for potential buys. Okay. So this is now our potential buy zone. And then we're going to try and trade through that previous daily low. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys.
What do you got for now?
I want to see that test. Then we're going to go long. Oh, there's it, nice. That was nice on Nas.
Gold is at Asia lows now, so we can see what could happen there.
Gold is in a weird spot. Gold is in a weird spot. Okay. Alrighty, let's see if we can get... Hourly is gonna close. Basically a pause candle. Okay. Alrighty. New eye on the session. Just need to tap into that zone. Stops are gonna be below that level there. So looking at about a 30. Okay, give us that pullback. Chris Bryan, you have DM shit. Jake's joined Project B, it's free. Brian, I'm also long. Jake, see if NAS can break hold 200 EMA and previous. 100%. 100%. If NAS can get back above that previous daily low, then all of this was basically the fake out. Because we haven't tested previous daily low though. Check here. So during Asia we broke below it, but there's not been a test. So you can use that as a swing point as well. So it's either going to reject and it's going to continue back down to the low of day, or it's going to close above and it's going to target the opposite. So definitely. But your trade here on NAS was from here. That was your trade on NAS, and then you would have monitored this area right there. That would have been your break-even area, and your stops would have been here, Jexy. Just below that area there. Okay, let's check Germain. Two. Jared, I don't think it's the issue is that the moves happen either very slow or it happens after a lot of accumulation.
Yeah.
But like we saw last week is that for the main part, if you stuck with the trend, you would have had a phenomenal week. So your assumption should never be that, oh, we've had one way down, we're going to correct. Because NAS from Wednesday last week had one bullish 4-hour candle. So we go with that assumption, the trend is more likely to continue than to reverse. And then don't marry a bias. Like, I like the shorts. Everything for me was valid based off what I was looking for. But it's obviously shifted now. We're making new highs on the session. We can see that basically here from pre-market, lows are getting higher. So I shouldn't now be fixated on the idea of going short. Like while we were here, we had our high created there. We had a nice little pullback from that high. We broke back below this zone that I wanted to short. So don't marry an idea. The only shit now is if we don't get that pullback and we take that previous daily low, that's gonna chalk our idea. Because we want to use that as a target. I just explained why I went short, my brother. I just explained why I went short. I literally just explained why I went short. But don't worry that I went short. If you took the short with me, that's on you, my brother. You should have gone long then. When you measure for pullback after news on high session, how do you measure when you measure for pullback after new high on session? Yes, Jex, and also you use your session VWAP. So this is obviously your daily VWAP, this yellow one, and this is your session one. So now when these two get together, this is where relative fair value sits. So remember what I said yesterday, after creating new highs, think about the guys that missed out on that pump when you get that first pullback, same as what Linda said, that first pullback is going to attract some reaction. Say hello from Keegan.
Hey Don, are you? You good?
Wow.
Let's see. No need to be.
So no, I'm not mean, Jason. I'm saying you shouldn't take my trades, and I gave you the answer there. I'm not mean at all, my brother. So yeah, Jexy, think about it. New high on the session. Some orders that weren't filled from there. Now when you get that first pullback, it's definitely going to give some type of reaction, and then as a minimum you go for session highs, and then obviously if the trend is going to continue, you're going to take out new highs. Lol, Chris, you must remember your Alex counter stream, don't know. Yeah, my brother, I'm not mean at all. You shouldn't take me very seriously. I've got a very, very dry sense of humor. So for instance, if you think about NAS now, NAS holding that low of day VWAP. This wasn't really a test. We just traded around it here. So once it pulled back to this level here, you're definitely going to see some type of demand. Okay, let's see if we respect this zone. Hourly, I think, close strong. Yeah. Okay, let's check. I just need to make 100% sure. Okay, yeah, we did just turn shy of it. Okay, here we go. Be like 30. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a weak close. Let's wait. Oh, that's a pretty tiny little close there, guys. no bottom wick on these bad boys. Good. There we go. I got full there. Stops are gonna be below, yeah, 30. Let's make it 35. 35.
Is this VW tech here?
Yeah, bro. 35. And then TP is gonna be just above previous daily low, 50. Okay. Because remember, we're expecting that previous daily low to be tested. And this is where you could reject to then continue down for the rest of the day. Or if you hold above it, we can continue bullish. Good. Gonna have my breakfast quick here. I'm just gonna close this while I eat.
Man doesn't like eating on camera. No need to be shy, bro. Do you guys take partials or go straight to TP? Yeah, TPs and stuff. We don't do partials, my brother. I mean, think about it. Do you save up to go buy your car and all they give you is the wheel? If you want to achieve a target, you achieve the target. Good
I don't
point.
know.
Like, I know some guys say they make it work, but I don't see the point in it.
Oh no.
Yeah, only WAP gets the Cribbo mukbang. We pay for that.
Bro, I think I ate Donald's food.
Why?
I think it was meant for Donald and our outside.
Why do you say you think it was for Daniel?
I think it was for the 7 years to walk through. As he felt Donald. Maybe I'll just keep him close this. I'll give this to him, you can have the big burger. I feel bad,
And the 5 liter water, yeah, and not moving TPs, I'm sure helps. Can't relate. Trevor out here eating his son's food.
I completely forgot he's here though, bro. with you guys now. This is some diabolical chop in here. Oh!
Nah, bro, I don't think people are hostile, yeah. Like,
Whoa! This chop is real. Are we in a kitchen or what? Are we onions, Keeks?
the onions. Nah, you got this, bro. You're just sitting through a lot of chop there, but the 5 liters for the liquidity.
Oh.
Ah, Cribber with the chop jokes.
I wonder if Oaks were just like, listen, yeah, it's a long weekend. Trump's pretty volatile. I'm selling my stock. I'll check you guys on Tuesday.
Keys, what trade are you looking for? Nothing, bro. Gold for me. Obviously, I don't like indices, so as much as I do anything setting up, I have that one rule: I don't touch indices in London. So that's off the table for me. Gold, as I said, the play for me would have been that we could have looked around Asia lows there. But again, if you look, there's just no volume. Yes, it's now finally breaking away, but to get it where before it broke away, there's no entry criteria in that zone for me, so can't take the trade. So as it stands, just nothing.
Nah, bro, this is diabolical.
With most major Western markets closed tomorrow for Good Friday holidays, investors could de-risk extensively, hoping not to get caught out by any weekend escalations. Good morning, G's and Chad. Hope everyone is doing well. Just dropping by, wishing everyone a blessed Easter weekend. Peace and love, Chad. Hey, same to you, Rixie.
Thanks, my brother. Sorry, Chad. I just want to... I don't know how when I eat a wrap, it's almost like everything gets stuck to my teeth.
Nah, but that's the KFC chicken they use in their wraps, bro. That stuff just like disintegrates all into your teeth.
Bro, it's... It looks like somebody shot me with a wrap gun into my teeth. Did Jakes do a dono?
No. Why?
Oh, Chris does pumps a few wraps. Yo, bro, but how do you get it off your teeth? It's like... Nah, I'm gonna give it like 15 more minutes and then... Nah, this is just ugly, ugly chop.
Word on the street, Rooks is running 2 live streams. Hey.
think I got most of it out of my teeth. How did this 15 close? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Am I gonna take two? There's still stuff coming out of my teeth. Jakes, you see there?
I said I'll just show wait for New York later, yeah. Keeks, when you're taking Trevor to the gym to lift some weights. My brother was still actually going to train with me for High Rocks, but I don't know what happened to that.
You're not even training Fire Rocks.
He don't need to type anything anymore without having to gear.
Oh, shiver my camera. Alrighty, guys. It is just very choppy here. I'm gonna give it like another, 12 minutes. We're not really getting a bounce off this level, if I'm being very honest with you. We could even pull back to that level there, but let's see. I've actually set my TP there. Wait, let's make it 140. If we can get a move to the upside, I'm just going to monitor here. I might take off. But if we can get above that previous daily low, then I'm going to go for extended target. Or I'm going to take a stop. Oh, how did I get involved in this chop here? How did I get involved with the chop here, Kiki? $10 minutes. How's the 30 gonna close? This also turned into a big bag of shit. Daily. Oh, now we're rejecting there again.
My boy chose violence today with the markets.
Okay, just chow me so I can call it.
Sell, stop loss hits.
Buy, stop loss hits, bro.
Markets are really catching up for April Fools. Yeah. Now they put in a shift in to get the guys.
Bro, then NAS is also now below. Nah, I think this is. Yeah, there dollar goes. Ah. And our point of control is shifted again. Flip my life.
Stuff out there, guys.
Oh, come on, Dax. Just show us what you want to do. Guys, I'm going to give it 1 or 2 minutes here in this zone. Okay. Just give it a chance here. We are accumulating here. Maybe we don't even get to move now during London. I'm going to need to see closures above this level. Okay. And I'm going to need to see some type of demand jump in here. Okay. To push higher. If we don't find any type of demand here, I'm not necessarily going to short here either. Purely based on the fact we didn't test that previous daily low. And we are relatively like trading on the low of the day. So you could have some type of correction during London. And we are trading at the point of control here. Okay. So I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes here. If I see we cannot hold above it or I cannot see demand coming in here, I'm just going to kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. Also, NAS now in this area that I spoke about. Gave a little bit of an initial pump there.
Hey, Evan, so you're aiming for all-time highs now, eh? Is that the play now?
Okay, let me just quickly focus here. There's that point of control.
Oh, with the sour gold so bad.
Okay, let's see who wins the battle. Nope. Bro. DAX. What is NASDAQ? I think I'm running on a little bit of opium here. Because I should have closed on that candle. And I didn't. I had some opium in my tank. And the reason I say I should have closed there is that after this new high, you can see that we're drifting lower. Nah, bro. Nah, I won't delete it. We've had some bangers on it this week. Now we're just in a chop. It's all it is. We just in a chop. Remember, markets are trading very sentimental at the moment. Everything is happening around what Trump is saying. And as much as markets didn't believe when Trump would say something and would pump and it would fade, you could also argue that the opposite is true. That whatever he said here will also get faded, if you think about it. So markets would initially react, and it would fade the entire move. So let's see. So Chris, you can always show us your deposits. Hey Brian, I am 2G's biggest client. Keegan asked the XM, like, who's the heavy hitters? And they're like, look next to you. I'm carrying the G's with the at least Keegs, we're getting rebates. For me, slinging, banging and clanging here.
It's about time though, bro. For about 7 months, it was me carrying it on gold, getting smacked in the teeth. It was a typical, like, let me donate $500 and I'll get back $100. Sounds like a good deal.
Every round. Okay, let's see. Oh, Chad, I just want us to hit that level, and then we can look at managing.
So I'm looking at this quickly, bro. How big is your TP?
My TP is actually just above here for a 1.4. I've set it there now. But when we entered the trade, I just wanted to pop into that level. But like I said, with everything that Trump has said, all his moves have been faded. So now, can we not argue the same that this move down could also be faded back up? Because the markets don't believe anything he says. So that's why if we start to hold above this previous daily low, then I'm going to go with that extended target. So let's see.
Does look good though.
Jexy, was that the Trump candle low of last week? Yeah. Oh, sorry, on NAS. Yeah, Jex, you can. I will still sit with you guys, but you can use this entire zone. Okay. You can use that entire zone as a potential buy area. Alright. And if you think your high of week is sitting there, so you could technically be taking NAS all the way back up there, wherever you got involved. That could be a target. That's going to be your intermediate target up there. That fair value we spoke about. And then if you can start holding above that, you can move up to that level. Because remember, the market would want to pivot back to fair value. So even if sellers are going to get involved again, they would want to sell there. And then even buyers could also get involved there, because that is the fair value for buyers and sellers. If you take, for instance, I think it was Bitcoin yesterday, I think I showed you guys how it was rejecting that high of the session. Dude, how long have I been in this trade? I've been in this trade.
Quite a while.
Um,
When is NFP tomorrow? NFP is first Friday of the month.
dude, I've been in this trade. $32 minutes.
Yo, Evan, I don't know if you're quite far back, my brother, if you only now answered the question.
What is... Alright, nah, I want to call it. Okay, Chad. I'm going to monitor it now for a little bit here. Once we hit previous daily low, if we hit it, I don't know if we just slam down here. Okay. I want to see price bounce here. Okay, made another little push to the upside. Back here again. Alright, so just chilling around this level. So if we can start to trade away from it, I'm going to monitor previous daily low. If we break through previous daily low and we hold above it, we can even range above it, I'm fine. Then I'm going to go for that extended target there, 140. If I see that we cannot get through that previous daily low, I'll just lock it in. I think it's going to be a little less than a 1-to-1. Oh no, it's going to be a 1-to-1. Yeah. Then I'll just lock it in. Puts me on break even for the day. But yeah guys, I'm not going to pull teeth here. We have been on stream for almost 2 hours. It is 2 hours. Yeah. That's what I'm going to look at. Yeah, I think, I don't know how to manage this if it starts trading back down here though, because we are consolidating here, so you also don't want to kill the trade. So yeah, might just it's actually, there's no direction here. Let me see what NAS is doing. Dollar still edging higher. BTC got wrecked there. Oh shit, but I've got that meeting now. Okay, Chad. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, let me just... Alrighty, Chad. That's it. Keeks, any closing remarks? I completely
Nah,
forgot.
markets are absolutely dead, guys, so I'm not wasting my time. I will be back for New York session to see what happens there with Prodigy, guys.
Wonder if I should just close this out because I'm not going to be able. Yeah, chat. I'm just going to close this out. Oh, and there we go into drawdown again. Because I'm going into a meeting now. I'm not going to be able to. Ah, fuck it. Leave it. Alright, Chad. I will see you guys Tuesday, Keeks. Tuesday, Prodigy. We'll see you guys this afternoon. Peace and love, Chad. Don't go on tilt. Okay. Took a loss this morning. Don't try and chase now. Wait for NYSE. And yeah, guys, I'll see you on Tuesday. Peace and love.